Hi guys, I just wanted to do a quick update on applying the sheild HD clear military grade protection to the iwatch. Couple of things that weren't immediately clear from the instructions that I saw online or in the documentation is that when you're applying the actual screen with the squeegee that they supply, one of the things that they're not telling you is that the actual yellow, which is basically allows you to align the screen, is not the actual screen protector. The screen protector is actually a film that's underneath the yellow, and you can actually lift the yellow off, and you can see there is actually a screen protector on there now. You can see there's a couple of bubbles that I've got on the screen. You can then, if you do have bubbles, you can just place the yellow over the top again and then squeegee a bit more with your finger or with the supplied squeegee device. So again, once you've put the yellow back on, we can then use the squeegee to then more vigorously rub out any bubbles. One of the other things that the instructions doesn't tell you to do is once you put it on there and you've done your initial rubbing, that you should leave it probably at least 20 minutes, maybe half an hour even, to allow that film to adhere to the surface before peeling off that yellow protector. As I say, if it does give you bubbles, you can always put it back on again and rub it out. Let's see if I can rub this out a bit better. So there we have it. It's not too bad. Haven't got too many bubbles in it. It's my first attempt at putting one of these I don't know, chemically adhesive protectors on. It was a little bit more complicated than the usual kind of take the backing off and stick it on that I use with the glass, but I guess with the edges it's a requirement. We're going to leave that to dry overnight before the wife actually wears it, so that it can harden, and hopefully that should protect the watch. Thanks a lot for watching. Again, I hope that clarifies, because I was very confused. Maybe it's just me being, bit dumb, but I kind of figured that the yellow film was in some way going to be the actual screen film that was going over it. It's actually not. This is basically what peels off afterwards, and the film was underneath the yellow. The yellow was merely there as the template. When I was initially lifting it up, I was concerned that it wasn't adhering to the screen, thinking this was kind of basically going to go translucent with the chemical. That's not the case. This is just an alignment template, and underneath was the actual screen protector itself, that when you apply the liquid wipe to it, kind of makes it adhesive. The other thing to note is that when you're working with it, the number twos, basically when you peel off the number ones, then you would be like that. So the number twos would be upside down and also a mirror image, and that's actually the piece that you're going to use the the adhesive cloth that comes in here. Here it is, this here. So with that like that, you're then going to wipe it around, and then that's the piece that you then would take and invert, put on the screen, and then your twos, when your screen is on there, will be the right way up and not mirror imaged, and at that point you would then have it all on there correctly to then do your squeegeeing. Here it is, I've lost my squeegee. Squeegee it down well on the surface, and then the sides and the corners, I would recommend doing is initially squeegeeing the screen and giving it a good 15 minutes to dry, then squeegeeing maybe the sides, make sure they get down, and then leave it half an hour once you've done all of the corners and the sides and the tops and the bottoms, and that way it should go on pretty nice and hopefully make the screen nice and protected. Thank you very much.